My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube channel. They're short, they're sweet, and to the point, and I want to talk to you today about what happens if you don't file your payroll taxes. What's the next step, and when is it going to happen? That's a really good question. First of all, I have worked over 10,000 cases. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. And as a former agent, I like to pull back the curtain and I like to go ahead and tell you what IRS is going to do so you don't hear a lot of crap that's out there on the internet from people who practice but haven't worked at the IRS. When you work at the IRS, you have a unique perspective because you are the person making the decisions. You really are the ones that know what to do. Everyone else is going on what they think is their experience working with different ROs. For me, I was a teaching instructor, so I know what the revenue officer are going to do. I know what they're going to think, and that's why you want to listen to me today. They're short, they're sweet, and like I said, they're to the point. So if you don't file your payroll taxes, when is IRS going to catch up to you? Nobody knows. Not a person knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Let me tell you this. IRS is back, way far back on filings and doing everything. Just want to tell you that now. They are. I can't tell you if you're going to get a knock on the door tomorrow. I can't tell you if they're going to get a letter, because what happens, IRS has now a set of algorithms that they go ahead and they put on every case based on your history of your company, your tax filings, and nobody knows what those algorithms are. As a former agent, people will call me and I'll say, hey, I can't tell you. Maybe they'll come out in 6 months, and next thing I know, a client calls me and says, IRS was at my office today. The answer is nobody can tell you that. I can just tell you this, that IRS does have a series of algorithms based on every single account, social security number, open account status, and they go ahead and they put a value on your case as to low-hanging fruit. They know whether you have a low-dollar case or a high-dollar case. They know things about you that I don't know or you don't know about you. So you are in the IRS system somewhere, but is it worth it to take the gamble? So here's what I'm going to suggest to you today. If you haven't filed and you haven't heard from IRS and you call me and say, Michael, what do I do? File all your tax returns as soon as you can. Don't waste time. You got to get back in the system, because the longer you don't file and the more you have responsibility, IRS is just going to act harder against you. As a former agent, if I went out there and I see you pyramid liability, owe 941s and owe taxes, it wasn't a pleasant day, and I am going to go ahead and I would go ahead and exhibit my IRS wrath on you as much as I can, because that's what they want you to do. So my suggestion to you is file all the returns at the same time, get them in. And if you can't pay the back taxes, which you probably can't, start making a current payroll tax. Just start making in the quarter you're in, the show IRS you want to be compliant. That's the best thing to do. File all your returns and at least make some sort of effort to stay current. That's the least you can do. Most people who haven't filed, you're not going to pay all that back tax, and you're going to have to think of an exit strategy. To think you're going to stay in business and you owe quarter after quarter after quarter isn't realistic. So you may want to look at going ahead and saying, maybe there's another option. Should I get a partner? Should I go out of business? Should I change my model? Should I do something? So if you haven't filed and you don't know what to do, and you know IRS is coming and you're going to get nervous, you don't know when the knock on the door is coming, at some point in time, IRS is going to do that. So if you want to be able to sleep at night, contact someone who knows what they're doing, like me, or you probably, I don't know if you have an accountant, but if you don't, call me. I'll give IRS a power of attorney. I'll say, hey, IRS, we want to work something out with you. Can you put this company in hardship? Can you put them in a small payment agreement? Can we file an offer and compromise? We want you to work with us. So if that's you and you have to get some rest about this, call us. There are ways to go ahead and get you back in the system quietly, and you won't have to worry about it anymore. By the way, if this was helpful, please go ahead and give me a subscription. I really need it. YouTube thinks subscriptions are the bomb, so I have to think that all you got to do is click the subscription button. Like would be nice. Leave me a comment. I give you free consultations. If you need anything, you can email me or text me. Thank you so much for listening. I'm giving you the truth, 50 years of truth. Thank you.